Hello and good evening. Welcome back to Normal Guy Games. Please like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. So this time on 5 Leagues from the Borderlands, we are joining the Mysticum Ordinem as they attempt to rescue Princess Vaelon herself. So we're going to jump right in as they start off in Shoreline Bastion. So here we go. And here we are, the next big battle in the quest line. Mysticum Ordinem. So what we've got here, we've got the camp scenario set up. And as per the instructions, I rolled 2d6 plus 6, I believe it was, and we set up within that range. And we've got the half of what I rolled up, which, as you can see here, are these guys. We've got a lieutenant and a sergeant as well. And then we've got a couple of the ranged combatants along with a few of the sentries as well. We got even these guys back here. And we are raiding the camp. And we are trying to rescue their prisoner, who we are saying here, we are saying that she is a princess. She's Princess of the Darkhold. And we have been tasked with saving her and getting the information that she has for our quest. So that is what the current battleground looks like, how we're set up. We've got the ruined gatehouse back here that is serving as the part of the keep, along with a ramshackle sort of bridge there, or an aqueduct maybe, depending on how you want to spin that. A couple of outlying buildings, and we've got a guard tower and a lot of scatter terrain set out for our ruined area. And that is how we're going to start. Alright, so the closest enemy figure, now keeping in mind here, what we rolled up are Nightfolk, and they look pretty scary, honestly. So the closest figure rolls 2d6, and which is this guy, the sergeant, or the lieutenant, excuse me, and he rolls 2d6. And what we're looking for is, oh yeah, he definitely spots them. So starting initially, I start with one die at 1, and then I roll the rest. So the other 5 dice here, and I don't have much rolling room, so I think, yeah, that's my fault though with all the scatter terrain. So I'll just have to use a tray on the side. So what we ended up with, we have Graven going on a 3, we have Vandra going on a 1, Whisper on a 2, Rosalind on a 1, so that leaves Leliana and the Wandering Monk Ishtar as going last. So this is going to be quite the hairy fight. If I thought being outnumbered last time was bad, this time is much worse. But we're going to do this and see what happens. I think what we're going to do first off is we're going to have Graven try and bind the lieutenant and a couple of the guys around him. That's what we're going to start with. So we're going to try bind, and since this is only 2 dice, so that's actually, that is just enough because Graven has 2 in spell casting. So we're going to bind this guy, this one, and this one over here. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so that's Graven. And what are we going to do now? We got Whisper, Rosalind, and Vandra can still go. We're going to have Whisper take a shot here. And I think, honestly, we're going to have Whisper take a shot at this archer that's over here. Let me just move the camera. This guy. So take out the ranged combatants first. Let's see what happens. Actually, well, you know what? They're in a pretty good spot. You know what? Whisper is going to take a shot at this guy here. We're gonna thin the herd a little bit. So Whisper is up here. She's gonna take a shot. So he is in the open line of sight and definitely not within. Yeah, no. Okay, so, well, no. Okay, so this is going to be a 5+, I believe. So he is not within 6 inches, so 5+. That is a 3 plus her. I can't remember, does she have 2 or 1? Ah, she has 2. And she gets a +1 for ranged attacks because of her magic bow, so that is a hit. And their armor for the Night Folk is, so they have an armor of 2, a toughness of 4. They have poison, outflank, and fey, but they can't outflank in this particular scenario, which is good for me. So armor of 2, that hits the armor. So this guy is stunned. All right, that takes care of Whisper. And we're going to have Rosalind and Vondra left. Vondra is going to take a shot with the longbow. So once again, Vondra is over here. So Vondra's going to take a shot at the lieutenant. So looking at a 5+, and Vondra has 2 to combat, so that is a hit. Now, because it's a lieutenant, his armor is different. So he just has +1 combat and +1 toughness. So armor of 2, well, meets his armor, so he is stunned. Oh wait, he is tough though, and I believe tough means he cannot be stunned. Okay, well, that is a no-go. Oh, let's see. That leaves Rosalind. Rosalind's just going to tuck into cover over here. That's what we're going to do for now. I don't know why I gave her a 1. I should have given a 1 to someone else. Oh well. So there's that. All right, so we have the lieutenant here. He can move to about there. Oh wait, well, let's see if he moves at all, actually, because we have to roll a d6. On a 6, he's free. He is not. 6, he is not. And a 6, he is not. So those 3 cannot move. All right, so we're going to move around to this guy who is stunned. He is going to move into cover here in preparation of moving up into combat. Same thing, move into cover, move into cover. Now this guy is not a skirmisher, but yeah, he'll probably still move into cover. So that was only about, yeah, that's enough. So he's going to take a shot at the closest, which would be Leliana. So he's going to take a shot at Leliana. That is a 4, which does not hit because he does not have any combat bonus. And let's see, the sentries obviously would be able to go, they're 5 and 2. So this guy here, staying in cover whenever possible. Move and dash. And let's move the camera just a little bit over here so you can see the rest of what I'm doing. This guy is going to move and dash here. Actually, no, he probably would because he's looking for cover. This one, same thing, move and dash. And move and dash. Whoop. Okay, and I believe that is everybody. So they're swarming. Right, so now we are down to Leliana and Ishtar. By the way, this is the miniature that we've chosen for Ishtar, this Gith monk from the D&D line. And this is what we're going to do. So we're going to have, ooh, man, what does Leliana have at her disposal? She has a war spear, balanced war spear, as a matter of fact. But that's a lot of enemies down there. We got to do this intelligently. I think what I'm going to have Leliana do is I'm going to have her move around so she and Rosalind, well, so I did forget that I had a self bow from Bork, so I gave the self bow to the monk. So we're going to have the monk take a shot at the actually at the lieutenant, who is not in cover. So this is going to be a 5 up. No. Oh, well, yeah, 1. Okay. That sucks. Okay, we're going to give him his first ammo token. If I have to flip that, he is out of ammo. Now, I am actually going to have Leliana hold, and I'm going to have her move back a little bit as well, because we're about to get inundated. So back around to the top of the round. So only Graven and Whisper are going to be able to go first. Now Graven is going to use his second strand, and you know what? He's actually going to use bind again. We're going to bind the we're going to bind the sergeant, and this other guy here was leaning on, there we go, on his spear. So let's do this. So that is enough. All right, so we're going to bind those two, this one and this one. And we're going to have Whisper. Who is she going to shoot at? She's going to shoot at the lieutenant, as a matter of fact. So 5+, that is a hit. Armor of 2+, that is a hit. And toughness of 4+. That meets his toughness. So he is not stunned because he is not able to be stunned. But that does give him a single wound. Oop, if I can get my wound token here. Alright, that is that. And that moves around to the enemies. So we're going to try and unbind 6 on a 6, on a 6, on a 6, on a 6, still on a 6, all of them on a 6, and this guy. So no one can move, everyone is bound. Graven is doing his work this time. My goodness. Okay, we're going to have the ranged guy take a shot into Whisper, because Whisper seems to be the most dangerous. So Whisper is in cover, so this is going to be a 6 up. That is a 5. And where's the other ranged combatant here? He is actually going to take a shot at Ishtar, the wandering monk. That is a miss as well. Alrighty. So we're going to have some advancement here. So they're all going to move into cover here. And this guy is going to, well, this guy's going to move up onto the stairwell. I'm going to leave him to the side here because he is going to, well, maybe I can stick his base under, nope, too short. Alright, I'm just going to put him here. He's about here on the staircase. This guy is no longer stunned. We'll be right behind. Let's do this. We're going to see if we can stack them. Nah, not going to work. Alright, that's fine. This guy's the same. This one would be able to move and dash into cover back here. This one would be able to move and dash into cover here. And that is everybody that can move and or dash. So we're going to move around to the top of the round. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do some more shots. We're going to have Ishtar, Vandra, and yeah, we're going to have Ishtar and Vandra do a shot. I keep forgetting that Whisper has a large quiver as well. So Vandra, being here, is going to take a shot at the sergeant. So we're looking at a 6+. Nope. And Ishtar is going to take a shot at the lieutenant here, who's in the open. So 5+. Nope. Alrighty. Then that leaves Rosalind and Leliana. So I think we're actually going to go ahead and... So this guy's on top of the stairs. So what we're going to do here is Leliana is going to charge in, and she is going to initiate combat. She's gonna give him the smack. So he is combat 0, but he has a +1 because he has a friend behind him. And here, Leliana is combat 2. So here we go. Okay, so that is 6, 7 for her, 6 for him, so that's her favor. So armor of 2+. Nope, that is a 1. So he is merely stunned. However, that gives Rosalind the opening to come here and give him a smack also. So this is going to be +1 for Rosalind, +1 for him, +1 for Rosalind again because he's stunned, so +2 for Rosalind. That would be in her favor. Armor, yep. Toughness, yes. Down he goes. So first blood goes to Rosalind. And that is everybody. So we're going back to top of the round. Top of the round, I've decided to give my 1 and my 2 to Rosalind, who has 2 agility, and Leliana, who has 1, since they're right up in people's faces. And you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. So let me grab my dice. So Rosalind is going to charge down and take a pot shot at this guy. So here we go. So he's going to be +1 because he has a friend, and she's going to be at her normal +2. So that's a tie. So they break. Oops. And then Rosalind is going to do the same. I'm going to try and balance her here. There we go. Balance on the spear. So she has Rosalind. So she has a +1 to the enemy's +1. That is unfortunately in his favor, so he becomes the attacker. The +1 to +1. Well, they separate. All right. Well, that didn't go as planned. So that's that. That's the only 2 initiatives that I have. So here we go. This guy is going to advance, and he is going to walk up the stairs to take on. Actually, no, I think Leliana would be closer. So he's going to step up here. He loses his +1, so she is a plus. Well, no, he's still within range, so he gets a +1 to her +2. That is in her favor. And that is also in her favor for the second attack. Beats armor. Does not beat toughness, though. So, just wounds him. So he is wounded. And then third exchange. Do we do the third exchange? Hold on a second. I just lost my rules brain. Also, I had forgotten that Leliana has a balanced war spear, so she can counterattack at all times. So I wouldn't have had to roll that second exchange. She would have just instantly rolled a hit. So we potentially have 2 exchanges left if I can figure out. I don't quite remember if we continue with the exchanges or not. So give me a second to look that up. All right, so second exchange, Leliana is going to smoke some fools. That is in her favor. Does not beat armor though, so that just makes him stunned. Third exchange, that is unfortunately for him, so he would separate or take her at, and that's the third exchange. So that would be next up in line would be this guy. He's going to come up here, walk up the stairs, and try and poke Rosalind with his pointy stick. So first exchange, that is in his favor. Armor, her armor is 3. It meets her armor, so she is currently stunned. All right, second exchange is in Rosalind's favor. And third exchange is a hit for her. Armor, beats armor. Toughness, does not beat toughness. So it wounds him. Okay. These guys are going to advance up to help their friends and get closer for the next time. This guy is going to take a shot at Whisper, so 6+. That is a miss. This guy is going to take a shot at Rosalind, so she's in the open and range, 5+. Nope, that is a 1. So the same roll applies to them. Ranged rule. So one more roll for him, and he is out of ammo. One more 1. Okay, let's see if the lieutenant can get out. Nope, 6. His friend next to him, 6. No 6s. This guy, 1. This guy, 5. Sergeant, no, they're all stuck. Okay, those spells have done their work this game. No joke. What we're going to do now, I'm going to have Graven. This is what we're going to do. We're going to have Graven cast Steel Break on the lieutenant. So we need a 7+. That is plenty. Sweet. So Steel Break it is. Let's see, which token shall we use? We'll use this guy because that looks interesting. We'll do that one. All right, so that's Graven. So we have some range shots going on. So Vandra, Whisper, and Ishtar are all going to take shots. We'll do Whisper first because she gets the +1. She's going to take a shot at the lieutenant. So 5+, that is a miss. So that was Whisper. Vandra is going to take a shot at the lieutenant. That is a hit, and he has no armor. So toughness of 4. Nope, does not hit his toughness, but it does wound him because rolled a 2. So that takes out the lieutenant. And we will note down that Vandra is the one that took out the lieutenant. Very good. Okay, and last but not least, we're going to have Ishtar take a shot. Who is Ishtar going to target? Well, I'm target the sergeant. Why not? 6+. That is a miss. Okay, back to the top of the round. So the only ones I have going first are Graven, Vandra, and Whisper. Graven is out of strands, so we are going to, what are we going to do? All right, so let's have Graven take a shot. So this is going to be a sergeant's in cover. So Graven's going to help out Liliana here. So he's going to go for this guy. So 5+. Oops, went between my there. Okay, and armor of 2. That is a hit. Toughness does not beat toughness, so just wounds him. So this guy is wounded 2. So that is Graven. So we're going to have Whisper, and let's see, Rosalind is also up. So let's do Whisper next. Whisper is going to take a shot into, yeah, you know what? She's going to try and shoot this guy in the back. We're gonna try and take one out. So 5+. Actually, well, shoot. First ammo roll for her. Okay, so she has one more 1 to roll, and then Rosalind is going to put the smackdown on this guy out in front. So he is wounded. So here we go. So her +1, because I forgot Liliana is close to her. So her +1 to his +1. That is in her favor. Armor of 2 up. Does not, just stuns him. Okay. All right. Second exchange. +2 to her. +1 to him. Actually, no, he's wounded. So that is in his favor still, though. So armor. That hits armor. Toughness. Does not beat her toughness. So that just wounds her. I should have saved that. I should have saved that that extra strand for a heal. Okay, well that's that. And on to the enemies. So we're going to have this guy. He's going to go ahead and initiate. Oh, that is in Rosalind's favor. Armor, toughness. Does not beat his toughness, but he is already wounded, so down he goes. Alright, but his buddy is going to do just the same thing. So Rosalind, that is in his favor. Does not beat her armor. So stuns her. Roll the 1. Oh, no. 1 on armor means he missed. Sorry, that's 1 on toughness stuns. Okay, so second exchange. That is in her favor. No, it's a tie. So they separate. We'll just leave them there. So guy on Leliana is going to take a pot shot at her. So +2 to his +1. Or +3 to his +1. That is in her favor, definitely. She beats his armor. And takes him out. So that's that guy. And his buddy is going to step up and do the same. So that is a tie for them, so they separate. Or no, that's in her favor because she's at a +3. Yeah, so that would be her favor. Beats armor. Does not beat toughness, so he's just stunned. Okay. So range trigger is going to take a shot at Rosalind. Miss. This guy is going to take a shot at Rosalind again. That is a hit. Does not beat her armor. Alright, so that's him. So let's start from the beginning here. So, need the 6 up to move? No. 6 up. Yep, so this guy can move. And this guy? Nope. And the sergeant? Nope. So this guy is going to walk up and try and smack Leliana. So he is at a +1 versus her +3. That is a hit for her. And beats his armor. And beats his toughness. Down it goes. Man, she's a machine. Alright, that is all of the enemies. We are going to move on to Vondra, Leliana, and Ishtar. So, Ishtar, we're going to have Ishtar take a shot at the sergeant. So that is a miss. Leliana is just going to smack this guy in front of her. So, initiating combat. That is in her favor. Armor. Does not beat his armor. Oh, actually, it does beat his armor. No, it doesn't. Sorry. So second exchange in her favor. Does not beat his armor. Third exchange. He becomes the attacker, and they just no, they stay together. Alrighty, and then so that was Ishtar. Vondra. Vondra, what is Vondra going to do? Vondra's going to take a shot at the sergeant. So 6+. That's a miss. Okay, back around to the top. Around to the top, Graven is the only one going first. Graven is going to take a shot at the sergeant. So 6+. Miss. And he rolls a 1. So that is his first ammo roll as well. Man, we're rolling a lot of 1s for ammo. Oh boy. Alright, so this guy is going to take a stab at Leliana. That is a potato for him. Oh, that is in his favor. And armor roll. Does not beat her armor. So she is stunned, however. Guy next to her is going to advance on Rosalind and try and attack. So that is in his favor. Does not beat her armor. So, whoa. And then this guy's going to take a shot at, well, these guys are both engaged. She's going to take a shot at, or he's going to take a shot at Whisper. 6+. That is a hit. Armor. That meets her armor. So she gets stunned. Okay, this guy is going to take a shot at Ishtar. So 6+. Miss. Alright, can he move? He cannot. Can he move? He can. Can he move? He can. Okay, things are happening. So this guy's going to walk in and try and smack Leliana. This was from last round. Okay, so first exchange in her favor. Beats armor. Beats toughness. Bonk. Man, MVP all around. Look at that. So this guy, yeah, he's going to walk into the meat grinder also. So first exchange, her favor. Beats his armor. And does not beat his toughness though. So it just wounds him. And then, so the sergeant could not move. These guys have already fired. Okay, so back around to the top. We're going to have Leliana take a smack into this guy behind her. That is in, let's see, he's at a +1 because he has a friend. She's at a +1, so she gets a +3. So that's in her favor. That beats his armor and beats his toughness. Down he goes. Alrighty. And then Rosalind is going to try and beat this guy down. So that is in his favor. He becomes the attacker. And then they tie and separate. Alrighty. So that is those two. So that was Vondra and Rosalind. And Leliana. Oh no, Vondra hasn't gone yet. So we'll do Vondra, Whisper, and Ishtar next. Vondra is going to take a shot at the sergeant. That is a hit. And armor. That, let's see, she's a, does not beat his armor, so he's just stunned. Okay, Ishtar is going to take a shot. Miss. So Whisper is going to take a shot at the sergeant. So 5+. Damn, that is her second ammo roll, so she is completely out. Oh boy. Alright, back around to the top. Alright, even though there's an enemy leader on the table, they have lost quite a few forces, so I am going to go ahead and make a morale roll for the two guys that got taken off the board. No, they are not going anywhere, so they decide to stick around. So backing around to the top, we have, oh wow, not bad. We have 3 people going first. So we're going to give it to Rosalind, Leliana, and we'll say Vondra. So starting with the beginning here. So Rosalind, Leliana, and Vondra. So tell you what we're going to do. Rosalind is going to attack the guy in front of her. Easy enough. His favor, he becomes the attacker. And then they tie and separate. Okay, Leliana's turn. Smack time. Her favor, beats the armor, beats the toughness. So that's 1 taken out this round so far. And then Vondra's going to take a shot at the sergeant. Oh, that is a hit. Beats his armor and beats his toughness. Oh wait, no, he's got +1 toughness. It meets his toughness, so it just wounds him. Alright. 6+. No, sergeant is still Okay, and then this guy's going to take a shot at Leliana. Miss. This guy's going to take a shot at Leliana as well. Miss. Alrighty. Sergeant, can he move? No, he cannot. Jeez. Wow. Alrighty. This guy's going to take a stab at Rosalind. That is in Rosalind's favor. She becomes the attacker. And that is a hit. That beats armor. And only stuns him. So stunned he is. Okay. Whisper has no more ammo, so she's going to come down here. She does have a large quiver, but I'm not worried about it because I have that double one rule that kind of balances out, I guess. And then Graven is going to take a shot at the sergeant. That is a miss. And Ishtar is going to take a shot at the sergeant. That is a 1. Ishtar is out of ammo. Alrighty, so we're back around the top of the round. I'm going to go ahead and do a morale check for the one that got taken out. Oh, we do have one runner. So we're gonna make this guy over here that was has one more ammo check. We're gonna have him run. So back around to the top. Roll our 6. Okay, so we got 3 people going first. We're going to go again with Rosalind, Leliana, and Vandra is what we're going to do. Alrighty. So Rosalind is going to smack the guy in front of her. That is that goes in her favor. So, oops. That is wait. Oh yeah, sorry, I got lost there. Beats his armor. Does not beat his toughness, but it does wound him. So, he's already got 1 wound. Down he goes. Alright, Leliana. She's going to, I'm pretty sure she has enough movement to get there because she is super fast. Yes, she does. She's going to go ahead and smack the sergeant. So here we go. First exchange is in her favor and beats his armor. Does not beat his toughness, but he's already wounded, so down he goes. Now Vandra is going to take a shot at this guy. That is a hit. Does not beat his armor. Let's see, he's going to take a shot at Rosalind. And he has an ammo counter now. Now, he is the last man standing on the battlefield. But we're going to have Graven take a shot at him. That is a miss. Yep, miss. Ishtar. We're going to have Ishtar walk up just in case. And down the steps. And then Whisper is going to do the same. Walk up and down the steps. Alright, so let's see if this guy decides to flee. He does not. Man, what a brave dude. Look at this guy. It's the last man standing. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got everything on that round. So top of the round, we're going to have Leliana charge in and smack this guy. So first exchange is in his favor. He becomes the attacker. Second exchange, is a hit for him. Armor meets her armor. Or I'm sorry, beats her armor and does beat her toughness. So she is wounded. Alrighty, so that's him. Or no, that's her. So Rosalind is going to do the same. She's going to walk over, smack this guy. And that is her favor. Beats his armor and beats his toughness. Okay, so we successfully saved the princess. Very cool.
that was an amazing game. I can't believe that we got out so unscathed. So let's go over the notes of what happened afterward. So we started off at 22 adventure points, 12 crowns, and 5 story points. The princess joins as a follower. She's loyal. We gain vital information and 2 gold marks. We minus 5 adventure points to promote Ishtar, taking us down to 17. On our loot roll, we got valuable goods, a jar of spices, which is takes us up to 16 marks. We, for our unusual find for holding the field, we end up with valuable goods, tools, as a matter of fact, taking us up to 18 marks. And in camp, we get news travels. An old friend sends you a letter, plus 1 story point, and that takes us up to 6 story points. And so we get, at the end of everything here, we got 17 adventure points, we got our 18 crowns, 6 story points, and we have gained, we've gained an ally in the princess. So camp activities, we camped in a good location, so plus 2 to hunt and forage. We went on a hunting expedition, gaining us plus 1 adventure point. Our upkeep was 3 marks, which puts us at 15 left. And we end up doing a mystic expedition and getting 1 congealed strand. Nothing for connections, and that's where we're at right now. So next adventure, hopefully we're going to finish a quest, so we're gonna start from there. But for now, I think we're gonna take a short break from 5 leagues and maybe do something else. I'm possibly going to run 5 parsecs from home, but we'll see. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next episode.